Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is the Byarlant Custom. I am not doing a live commentary round for this because I still need to get a better capture device for that, so yeah, it's my big shock. A 10-year-old capture device won't do 60 frames per second hooked up to a PS5. Weirdest thing. But anyway, I lucked out on this. We got just enough matches in Friday night for the clan to level up, which gave me the last token I needed for my half-price 10 spin, and I lucked into it. So, yeah. This is my second match with it. It is pretty good. The single megaparticle cannon stuns. Oh, and this was so much fun to do. Yep, I just charge attacked that XS Gundam right out of the air. But yeah, the single megaparticle cannon stuns. The double is a beam machine gun. It has its own unique sound effects, all of which sound really nice. And it has a charging beam saber heavy attack, and it has a claw, which does not have a charging attack. But yeah, it's got a decent set of weapons. It seems to do better in the air than the standard Byarlant does. It feels more maneuverable, and I'm not quite sure why. It does have a slightly different flight control skill. It would be a real pity to find out they were nerfing all the previous flight things just so the Virulent Custom felt better, but I don't think that's the case, because we've had, the GUF flight types for a couple of years, so I think they've just figured out ways to, refine the feel of it, because it really just does feel a little better in my opinion. But yeah, has a single dodge roll, and yeah, just has good skills all around, and that is that Nemo 3 I already hit once. It managed to tackle me out of my spin attack here, so I'm dead, but somebody else followed up and killed it, so, no harm done there. But yeah, I like this thing. I managed to test out most of its abilities in this round. The claw does cause heavy stagger, I believe, so I could probably have just clawed the XS out of the air, but kind of figured the spin attack seems to have a much larger hitbox, so much better chance of success. But yeah, I like it. It is, well, it's big. It's going to be another one that's, the size of a neighborhood, easy to hit. I swear, though, they've exaggerated its proportions just a little bit more than the standard Byarlant, so, that makes the legs a little bit smaller and a little bit harder to hit. I may be wrong. I'll have to stand a couple of them side by side at some point if I can and see what I end up seeing. But obviously, I forgot to say, but from the charge attack, you probably guessed that it's a raid. It comes in at 600 points. I'm actually in a 650 room. We've got some B players on each side. I think it's 2 on our team, 3 on the enemy team. And so far, the enemy team, we've managed to steamroll on an all-raid team, but they do manage to claw it back by the end. They don't quite win, but they get within spitting distance. That counts the base bomb, but, valid strategy, especially when you're down this far, so I can't really say anything about that. There's the Char DJ, which is now dead. Our base is destroyed, so they're within 4,000 points of us. That the O is right here. I spun and tried to use the charge attack, and it didn't quite work, and then the O managed to turn around and kill me. I swear it was facing the opposite direction, but I am big. I might have just gotten, a wing in front of it or something. But yeah, I like it. It's not bad, and hopefully I will do other useful or fun things before the round's over, but just the fact that I managed to stab that transformed XS out of the air kind of showed me that as long as the enemy team put up a good fight, which, again, in the end they wound up doing, this was going to be the one. So, and I'm spawning back in, and I am going to find something else to shoot at as soon as I can. Seems to be some enemies over there. The rest of my team is low on health, so staying out of the middle would be the best choice for the most part, so that I can't get surrounded as easily. Luckily, I've got plenty of places to go, so none of the beam weapons incidentally charge. They don't really need to. The one is a beam machine gun, and again can just lay on constant damage. Has slightly shorter range than the single beam gun, but yeah, can do, to the Nemo 3, it does about 300 damage a shot with a pretty fast rate of fire, so it's pretty good. And yeah, as you can see, only 145 to 130 on the O, but that is, still decent. I'm getting myself isolated. Again, just, it's an all-raid team. We're all playing kind of loose, even though this is rated, because it's an all-raid team. And at that point, you may as well just do what you want, because it's hard to say how it's going to come out. At the moment, going fairly well, so managed to get my shots in. And let's see, there's the Dovin Wolf again, which is actually one of the biggest, threats since it's hardest to stun. I sent sorry, because, yeah, I think we all kind of knocked each other over a little bit, but since I had priority 4, I knocked everybody else over harder. And we're gonna respawn shortly, or I'm gonna respawn shortly. Everybody else is alive and well. But they managed to get both the spawn points, so I have to come back at the base. Looks like they're all crowding somebody up on the corner there, so I'm gonna go see if I can help with that, I think. Because best to stick together. We are finally starting to do that. Like I said, beginning of the round, just very loose on both sides, but we managed to come out on top of it for a little bit. Let's see. There's a couple of good targets. I'm going to go for the O, I think, or maybe I'm going to go for... I think I'm going for... I was going for the Dovin for a second, but I think it's dead now, and now I can stun the O and move in and try to hit it with a power attack. I think it had already knocked over my teammate. I hope so, because I sure don't want to run around knocking people over in this thing. See, I think I saw a Masala there for a second. And there's that Nemo again. I'm just going and, okay, managed to tag it, and that's the only time I use the full melee combo controller combo the whole round, I think. Might do it once more after I do that. Caused heavy stagger with my claw. And the claw, as you can see, since it is a heavy stagger weapon, has a long re-ready time. Managed to get an assist on the XS. I think that Zeta Plus shot it in the back. Now I'm about to do something very inadvisable, but it just looked like so much fun. I come out of the tunnel using my power attack. The O is obviously entirely ready for this, because there's only one direction it can be facing, and that is in the direction of me dying. So, yeah, 40-some seconds left, and as you can see, the enemy team has just about gotten even with us. They've definitely... made up a lot of the point disparity, so, good on them, and that means that I feel comfortable running this, so, yeah, good going all around. Support fire's coming in, and number 3 is a little isolated, so they're probably going to get a few more points off of us. Number 3's moving fairly quickly, though. I think it's the Shard DJ. Not 100% sure on that, but whatever it is, it's, making pretty good time getting back this way, I believe. Yeah, tag the Nemo. And here's the XS, which I jumped into the air before I activated flight. I'm not quite sure why, but I got knocked out of the air by, I think, the Nemo 3 behind me, so I was not able to pull off some kind of impressive final attack with this thing. But it's nifty. I do like it. It was fun to use, and I'm going to probably try and use it some more. So, good luck to everybody who wants to get it. It was, again, it was just sheer luck on my part, and, fun to use, so... That is, let's see, what were the final stats? 5 kills, 4 deaths, 99,000 damage, 4310. Not bad all in all. So that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more, so till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! I'm still forgetting and calling this thing the Byarlant sometimes, but it kind of could translate either way very easily. But, yeah, I like it. It's going to be up to the individuals to whether or not it's worth a 7-step up to get it, but, just as always, I advocate spending responsibly.